来ない。なぜだ、なぜ来ない。
Genji Kamogawa, the old man at Kamogawa boxing gym. The man who put this monster on a leash. The man who beat this nerd into the Japanese featherweight champion. The man who swears his hairline isn't receding. The founding father of some of the greatest Japanese fighters. And some bums. And the sole reason we have the amazing show of Hajime no Ippo. But don't get it twisted, even if he looks like he's 2 steps away from a heart attack right now, he was a demon back in his day. You know he's a problem when his trainer was himself. Let's dive into how this man gave out the most brutal beating in the whole show and saved the whole of Japan. Alright, for this flashback to even happen, our big dog Takamura had to go and win his second WBC world title against David Eagle and become the absolute staple of Japanese boxing. After that whole scrabble, Kamogawa and his homeboy Ginpachi Nekoda and these 2 dickheads were looking back at all their achievements and how they ran train on the same shoddy, but we'll get to that. They somehow start fighting, and after Ippo got caught with a stray, we back to post-World War II Japan, which was a real struggling time. Here we have 3 dickweeds who will make something out of nothing at least, with Nekoda on the left, a new guy in Daikichi Hamna in the middle, and our homeboy with that big ass nose on the right. All 3 prize fighters. It doesn't take more than 3 seconds before these 2 wanna kiss again, and now to the biggest pest every Japanese citizen could see during this time. That blonde hair ripped to the bone, blue-eyed American with no nipple? Anyways, he got a negative cantle tilt, so it's over for him. Their boy Dankishi though got right down to dick sucking position, and in a country that still don't recognize same-sex marriage, this is bad. Meanwhile, these stormtrooper looking ass soldiers are shouting some pretentious shit to glaze their leader and even throw out candy to make the poor people fight for their scraps? This is some next level disrespect, talking about some "we have no desire to further harm the Japanese people." Bitch! Your petty ass stayed in Japan after your work here was done to keep beating the Japanese in some friendly exhibitions. Homeboy even showed up in a totally white kit to make sure they know which color is superior. Anyways, Nekoda and Homeboy are the only people trying to stand up to this man, but every American in Japanese media needs to be at least 10 feet tall, so they walk out that bitch with zero aura. Here is where they run into the only bad bitch left in Japan who share the same belief as them, but they must have gotten cold feet, cause now we're back in the trenches talking a big game about how they would have done Anderson better, knowing damn well they would have been laid out as well. Before we move on, we really need to realize how ugly this man Kamogawa is. He literally is the stone emoji. Got that brick nose and the underbite, like pick a struggle. Here comes Anderson on his daily commit heinous crimes on the Japanese quest, and he just happens to be shoddy from before. That form is absolutely horrendous, by the way. She ain't escaping her own shadow with that pace. Somehow this man found gum somewhere to make him look even more like a douchebag. Nekoda trying to act big all of a sudden with the look of pure determination and will, but Anderson gets right into freedom stance and pow pow boom that bitch right back to the lobby. Meanwhile, this dick rider Kamogawa over here is just glazing his technique, like lock the fuck in, dude! Now he's trying to do something about it, but with this stance, he could just have laid down and died with the same result. Anderson with the look of pure disgust how ass this dude is easily comes over the top and knocks the daylight out of him too. And even on the ground, he's still over here with his, is that a cross counter? Like, sip it up when you're done. Yeah, they got beat to a pulp when this dude named comes over and does some post-game trash talk before they leave. Shawty has just been hiding the whole time, but who cares? She's a part of the gang now. Her name is Yuki, by the way, and of course this dumb motherfucker jumps on that instantly, trying to show off his prehistoric wrist. She is clearly disturbed. Kamogawa invites her to live with him, and after hearing that, Nekoda had to get in on that too, so now all 3 live together. Never chase the same girl, or you'll end up like these 2 morons right here. Here is where it all started to go south for my guy Nekoda, man. He trying to grab this glass, but that shit does not connect. Looking at his hand like me after another Valentine alone and knows something's up, so he heads outside and starts tweaking, holding his arm like all German veterans when they hear a certain song, while Kamogawa straight chilling with homegirl. Oh yeah, by the way, where you from? It better not be no Hiroshima bullshit, cause that would be low-key messed up type shit, you know, leading us on if you're gonna die either way type shit, you know? That would low-key be messed up, so yeah, that's not the case, right? Right? Yeah, she on life support. It turns out that she got radiation poisoning from the bomb in Hiroshima, so she got about 2 years left max. His minimal contact with the opposite sex makes him try to comfort her with a hand on the shoulder, but I know damn well his hand looks like this.
Nah, yo, those shits look like gloves.
Fuck man, my hand is crusty as hell. I just ruined her only pair of clothes. I'm a whole dickhead. I have to say something to cover this shit up. Don't be sad. Yeah, she got even more sad after that bleak performance. Next day, Nakoda apparently got a job cycling people around, so he got a new dress for Shadi. Good timing, because our brick over here definitely fucked up her other one. Yeah, it ain't looking too good for our boy though. He done bought the same dress twice and don't even remember it. Here is where he realizes that he must have gotten beat up that bad by homeboy that he developed arthritis or punch drunkenness, the same thing. Now some more training, and here we can clearly see that Kamogawa is all determination and zero skill. Made him look over his shoulder, that's crazy work. Now these two fuck around on a date when they see Anderson picking up another body. Meanwhile, Balski over here try to convince Kamogawa to lock in and beat up the American, but he too much of a realist, knowing he'll end up in a body bag, so he passed that on to Nakoda instead. Nakoda in question is absolutely tweaking out, doing everything at least twice. Homeboy managed to make Shadi cry in the rain. I don't think he should be let near any woman actually, while Nakoda knows his clock is running out, so he made arrangements in secret to fight Anderson. He kinda also confessed his love, but that attempt was so ass, I'm not even gonna cover it. Lock in, man. This is your one chance to get some play. Don't mess it up. You can't let that dirty American take more from us. Become air. Become water. Yo, this shit is not working. What the fuck was Bruce Lee on about? It's hunting season, baby. Look at his bitch ass standing there with a Roblox smirk face. Like, who are you? But out of nowhere, when the rest of the gang arrives, he got that bitch Anderson on one knee? Yo, I always believed in my boy. No bitch ass punch drunkenness can slow this man down. I want you to realize that this man is damn near as tall as homeboy when he's on one knee. Americans are not this tall. He got some extra motivation now when Shadi is here, so it's really feasting time now. Anderson throws out a weak-ass jab, then Nakoda goes under twice just to clown him, moving with his hands down like Prime Roy Jones Jr., circling this titan of a man. Still trying to land that right hand, but homeboy slips that nicely and lands that clean to the body. This is beautiful to look at. He has really entered Ultra Instinct. Damn! Someone save him! Yo, did you see that lag? I'm sure that won't have any effect on his performance or quality of life in the future. Say by the bell, pussy. Yeah, I'm sure he almost pulled out the AK and just started going American high school on them. He's fully tweaking over his god Mr. Thurman back in America, while Nakoda is totally logged off. I mean fully away from keyboard until he locks in a millisecond after the second bell rings, and now he's right back doing the same thing. Lands a nasty step-in hook like he's beating the brakes of this boy. That jab damn near tore his head clean off, and then a picture-perfect right overhand. Got him against the ropes like a little bitch. Landing at will at this point when he almost got him down again, but the pure will of the American spirit keeps him standing and comes back with one of the most disgusting things I have ever witnessed. Man, this is so sad. Can we just euthanize this man? If homeboy didn't already have problems with his brain, he for sure got them now. Whole body paralyzed before dropping. That is insane. Yo, wipe that smug ass grin off your face! Yeah, Nakoda is cooked. And if he not pissed me off already, he continues to put a beating on this dead man, giving him an early ticket to meet with our Lord and Savior. He would have actually passed away if our boy Kamogawa didn't jump in and save his ass. Do you see your patheticness, Japan? I will always be superior to the likes of you. I'll give you the privilege to lick my shoes. Make sure you rest up well, Blondie. What? Because I will punch out every fake veneer you have in that mouth, pussy. Oh, yeah, we're gonna fight, ladies and gentlemen. Homeboy is so determined to win that his training consists of running against trains, punching logs into hills with his bare hands. Yeah, he a monster. Even Anderson is putting in some work. I don't give a fuck though. Look at my ugly brother, locked in and ready to send his Blondie back to America. You know he's serious, cause this dude finally took off his helmet. Kamogawa instantly goes full Mike Tyson on him, keeping short and compact. It's clear who taught Ippo, coming in like a missile of pure hate and agony and lands a massive body blow, but Anderson just managed to block it. Left a imprint on that hole. That's the iron fist of Kamogawa. Even Nakoda felt a disturbance in the force and woke up from his coma. His punches deadass broke dimensions. But sadly, it looks like our boy is a bit of a one-trick pony, getting countered easily now. Having that one good punch like Garcia's left hook, but he can't land that shit. This is not Devin Haney is fighting. But here comes the willpower of the greatest pound-for-pound fighter to ever walk this earth.
12 seconds later.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe throw in the towel. He has become so acquainted with the floor that we might as well get married at this point. He lucky there's no free knockdown rule, cause he would have lost 10 times, all in the first round. Well, Nakoda is back and gave bro that talk, and now he's in that mode. Keeps taking punishment like an underage celebrity at a Diddy party, but just keeps putting that pressure on him. A quick free piece from Anderson, but right back with that metal left. Not faltering for a moment and just keeps on going. Start putting them paws on him, making him wince with every punch. Anderson shook. He has never made his face before. But here he comes with that shopping right back from Texas. Ooh, Kamogawa is him! Took that full punch straight to the cranium and still stands on business! Kamogawa tries to go for that body shot, but is just short and gets clipped again. On his way to the lobby, but just managed to stay up. How he went from this to this is a miracle we still think about to this day. Anderson is pissing himself now, trying to get something going, but that body is now wide open every time. Kamogawa takes the right hand clean, but pushes past it and delivers the most gut-wrenching body shot ever. Broke them motherfuckers in 3 places, making him scream out for the freedom of all Americans. He punched him so hard he shattered his own fist, but he said,
"Okay, I understand it now."
and went with his right instead. Anderson bent over like a bitch, managed to hit his defend button, but Kamogawa saw right through that and went for another body. He marked that bitch like livestock and just continues to pummel that shit through him with devastating power and pain, rearranging his guts like Nakoda does to Yuki and flipped that whole 90 degrees. He hit that floor like a bag of rocks and instantly went into recovery position. But who cares, homeboy got the dub. And with that, Kamogawa got the most epic get back in boxing history and saved the whole of Japan. I love Hajime no Ippo so bad, so you're definitely gonna see more of this show, whether you like it or not. Don't forget to check out the Discord and Twitter, and with that, see ya!